Bro, I'm really holding these bananas to my ear right now for this damn thumbnail, bro. Oh my gosh. I hope nobody's looking through my window right now. Alright, so it has been quite a while since I did my last what I eat in a day as a vegan video. Now, the main reason why I'm making this video is for my mom. Okay, just like last time, for whatever reason, my mom is under the impression that I am in here starving to death. Okay, Mom, I promise you, that I am eating more here than I was eating when I lived with you guys. I promise you. But I figure I might as well go ahead and show my entire community what I'm eating to stay fit, to stay lean, to stay healthy. Okay, now it is currently 1:40 p.m. in the afternoon. Typically, I would have eaten breakfast by now, but I've been super busy trying to plan out this trip to LA for next month. Speaking of which, okay, me and Ice Cold JT are going to be doing a collab meet and greet in Los Angeles, California, or Santa Monica, California on July 25th this year. Okay, July 25th, Santa Monica. It's probably gonna be late afternoon, maybe 5 or 6 p.m. If you're from California, tap into that. Let's all link up and have a really good time. And yeah, I guess I should go ahead and start making breakfast because I'm hungry. All right, so before I get started with the Built Different oatmeal for breakfast, I'm gonna go ahead and do my little protein shake. So typically I like to take one of these bottles right here. Not a super big bottle, but big enough to fit the protein powder in. And I'll pour some water into that. I also drink a gallon of water a day. For those of you who are unaware, 1 gallon of water a day, non-negotiable. Okay, if you want that glow, drink a gallon of water a day. Now, this is the protein powder that I use. As I mentioned earlier, I am vegan. I've been on a plant-based diet since, I believe, July of 2017. So coming up on 5 years now, which is crazy to think about. But I like this protein powder. It tastes the best to me, but I'm also a very open-minded and flexible, adaptable person. So this is just what they happen to have at Walmart. So I take 1 scoop. I think the serving size is 2 scoops, but I personally just use 1 to make it last longer because I'm not trying to spend $20 every week on some protein powder. No, miss me with that. Okay, but we got the protein powder with the water, and we're gonna go ahead and shake it up really well. Okay, shake it all up. I personally prefer the chocolate flavor, but the vanilla flavor is all right as well. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll have a smoothie and I'll put the protein powder in the smoothie as kind of a sweetener. But on a day like today, I'm gonna just go ahead and have it as a regular protein shake. And I love the taste of it. It tastes kind of like hot chocolate, except it's not hot. So I'm gonna go ahead and shake this up a little bit more. It's a bit of an arm workout as well. Some people probably use the blender or something like that, but me personally, I'm built different. So I just shake it up with my bare hands and go ahead and take the lid off. And bottoms up. I definitely just spilled some on the floor. You hate to see it. Also, I forgot to mention, me personally, I do not count my macros. I feel like that just takes too much time, too much effort, too much energy that I could focus on making videos instead. But just for reference, if there are any vegans out there who are looking for a protein powder, 1 scoop of this protein powder, this organic protein powder, is 10.5 grams. The serving size is 2 scoops, which is 21 grams of protein. So 1 scoop, like I personally use, is 10.5 grams of protein. Not too bad for a little, I guess, chocolate shake type deal, but now I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the Built Different oatmeal before I pass out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk over to the pantry area. And I have options here. I could do bananas, but I think today I'm gonna go ahead and go with the apple cinnamon oatmeal. The prototypical Built Different oatmeal. Yes, I use green apples. Okay, green apples are superior to red apples. Okay, if you disagree with that, you're wrong. Okay, you are simply wrong. Green apples are better. Shout out to Jordan Green, man. Green apples are better. Green apples are built different by default. And hey, make sure you wash your apples, bro. Make sure you wash your fruit before you eat it. If it doesn't have any type of peel that you can take off, like a banana or an orange or something like that, wash your fruit. Berries, wash them. Apples, wash them. Okay, if you choose not to wash your fruit, don't get mad at me. when you end up in the hospital, bro. But me personally, I'm washing my fruit. So as you can see, that's the little technique right here. Just wash it off real good with some water. Nothing too crazy. All right, so gonna go ahead and dry off this apple. Make sure you take the sticker off too, bro. Hey, don't be eating the sticker, bro. That's Black Air Force energy, bro. That's demon activity. Do not eat the stickers on the apples. If you eat the stickers off the apples, I might need you to unsubscribe from my channel, bro. I might need you to unsubscribe, bro. That's demon activity. But I'm gonna go ahead and get me a cutting board and a knife so I can show you guys the technique that I personally use to dice the apples up. All right, I know the angle is a little bit weird, but bear with me. I don't have a tripod. We're just using the little small tripod. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop it in half first, and then you take the 2 halves and you chop those in half. Okay, so we're gonna cut it into 4s. All right, and hey, be careful using this knife, bro. I am not liable, hold on. I am not liable for any fingers that are lost or any cuts that occur. I'm not liable for any of that. Okay, utilize proper care when using a knife. If you know that you're not equipped mentally to be using a knife, have somebody else cut the apples for you, bro. Don't cut your fingers off trying to eat this oatmeal. The oatmeal is good, but it's not that good. Okay, so go ahead and proceed. Now we're gonna cut these 4ths into halves as well. Okay, so at the end, you should have 8 slices right here. Okay, now you can see it's still got the seeds and all that extra stuff that you don't really want to eat. If you eat the seeds on apples, I'm not gonna lie. I used to eat the I did used to eat the seeds on apples, bro. I would eat literally everything except for this part right here. I was on demon time. Do not be like me, bro. Don't do that shit, man. But we're gonna go ahead and cut off these little edges. So like this right here, just cut that piece off. And cut this off as well. Like I said, you just want to get the seeds and all of that off. Okay, I'm telling you how to get the perfect size. Okay, because if you cut them haphazardly with no plan in mind, then it's just not going to be built different oatmeal. You got regular oatmeal. Okay, built similar oatmeal. This is the built different oatmeal. So you cut off all the edges. I hope you guys can see this. I really do, because I'm not doing this again. So anyways, you're gonna take each of these right here. Okay, like I said, you should have 8 pieces, and you're gonna cut these into either 3rds or 4ths, depending on how big the pieces are, depending on how big the apple was. And also, if the apple is really small, you can use more than 1 apple. Okay, don't be afraid to use more than 1 apple. And it also depends on how much oatmeal you're going to be consuming. In general, I typically go for a cup of oatmeal, and I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me go ahead and just keep slicing these apples for you guys. Okay, I know this is some ASMR type vibes right here. This is pretty much the finished product for the apples. Like I said, you have the scraps right there. You can eat these, like you can eat the little edges right here if you want, but this is the part that's going into the oatmeal itself. All right, so my personal recipe calls for 1 3/4 cups of water. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour that into the pot. Pour that into the pot. And we're also going to get the oatmeal, okay? Get the built different oats right here. Had to get the small one because for whatever reason, Walmart didn't have the big one this time. I used the old-fashioned oats. Okay, they have these right here, and then they have the quick 1-minute oats. I think those are meant for the microwave. These are better, okay? These are better. These are better. Just trust me on that. These are much, much better. Also, I know a lot of people ask me if I have any tattoos. I do have a tattoo. I have this one on my wrist right here, but I digress. This is the oatmeal of choice, and you're going to do anywhere from 1 to 1/4 cups of oatmeal, just depending on how hungry you are that particular day. So we're gonna go ahead and pour that, eyeball it. Okay, so as you can see, I got a cup of oatmeal right here, but you're not gonna put it into the water yet. Instead, what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn the burner on and boil it, okay? Turn the burner on high and boil it. We don't do microwave oatmeal over here, okay? We do not do microwave oatmeal over here. We do stovetop oatmeal. Why is that? Because we're built different, okay? We are built different. So you're gonna just kind of keep all of the ingredients separate for now. You're also gonna get you some cinnamon. Can we just take a moment to acknowledge how organized my little seasoning cabinet is? I use the ground cinnamon. This is the Good and Gather ground cinnamon from Target, but I mean, you can use any ground cinnamon, it really doesn't matter. But we're gonna let the water come to a nice boil. As you can see, I do have some scrapes at the bottom of the pot. I didn't realize that you're not supposed to use a metal spoon to stir your oatmeal until I did my last What I Eat in a Day video. So if you guys have any other cooking tips for me, hey, I'm open. I am open and receptive. I am humble. I know my limitations when it comes to cooking. That's not one of my strong points, okay? But I can get by. I can get by, and I will continue to get by with the Built Different oatmeal. All right, so as you can see, the water is starting to boil. Once you see those bubbles coming up, it is time to put the oats in. But you gotta move really, really quick, okay? You gotta move quick. So you're gonna put the oats in first. Now you're gonna take the apples, and you're gonna put those in as well. Hold on real quick, I need a free hand. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and put the apples in. Oh my God, okay. Okay, put the apples in. Jesus Christ, dude. Put the apples into the oatmeal. And from there, you're gonna go ahead and take your cinnamon. And let me show you guys how much cinnamon to put. You're gonna put your cinnamon in there, okay? And that's really a personal preference thing, but I personally like to use about that much cinnamon. And then you wanna put the burner on low. Okay, on my personal stove, it's melt. You can see melt, but it's still boiling just because of the residual heat. So if you don't want it to boil, if you don't want it to cook super, super fast, like if you have something you need to do while you're making breakfast, you just put it to a burner that's not on. And you're gonna go ahead and grab your spoon and mix it up. Okay, stir it up and try to make sure that the apples are submerged in the oats. Okay, because you want the apples to have that soft texture. So I'm gonna go ahead and stir it up a little bit. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put it back on the burner just so that it cooks thoroughly. Also, I wanna go ahead and take a moment to show you guys the supplements that I take. I don't know if you guys just heard my knee pop, but these are the supplements that I take. I take a vitamin B12 supplement, I take a probiotic supplement, and then I take a D3 supplement as well. All right, so this right here is the finished product. Just take it all in, take it all in. Okay, you love to see it. You can see the texture of the apples is superb, and it is official. I am the best chef on the internet. All right, so it is currently 5:37 p.m. Usually I would not let this much time pass before I eat lunch, but I've been busy booking this trip. Like I said, July 25th, be in Santa Monica, California. Okay, if you wanna meet me and Ice Cold JT, be in Santa Monica. But typically for lunch, what I like to do is I like to have toast with peanut butter and bananas. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I put that together, okay? The touch that I give that very, very simple and economically sound meal is nothing short of exquisite, okay? I am simply built different. I'm constructed uniquely. All right, so these are all of the ingredients that you'll need. I use the Dave's Killer Bread 21 whole grains and seeds bread. Okay, I like to use the one with the green on it. They also have one with the yellow that tastes pretty much the same, but it's pretty healthy bread. I wanna say it's around $5, but I don't pay attention. I honestly don't pay attention when I buy it because I'm gonna buy it anyways. It doesn't matter what the price is. This peanut butter right here, okay, I know you guys are about to fire me up in the comments for this Peter Pan peanut butter. I literally never heard of this, bro. But for whatever reason, the Walmart that I go to does not carry Jif. I don't know why that is. They only have this, and then they have the ones that are powder and water in the jar. And me personally, I've never tried that before, and I don't really plan on it. So Peter Pan it is. I also do crunchy peanut butter. Okay, if you do creamy peanut butter, hold on real quick. I wanna look at you guys in the eyes when I say this. If you are a grown man eating creamy peanut butter, if you are a grown man eating creamy peanut butter, you need to reevaluate your life decisions. And as you guys can see, we have the banana, just a regular banana, nothing too crazy about that. But we're gonna go ahead and toast the bread. As you guys can see, we got the Built Different toaster right here. I want to say it costs around $30 from Target, if I'm not mistaken. Very, very economically sound. All right, so as you guys can see, these 2 pieces of toast have now finished toasting. Now I'm toasting the other 2 pieces, and while those are toasting, I'm gonna go ahead and put the peanut butter on the toast. Let's go ahead and get this situated right here. Okay, you love to see it. That might actually be a little bit too much, but peanut butter is very, very, very good for people who like to work out. If you're trying to bulk, especially, this is a pretty much cheat code food to eat. A lot of protein, a lot of fats, all of that good stuff. Also, it just tastes good and it's very filling. Now, let's go ahead and get the banana. As I've said before, I peel my bananas from the bottom. I peel my bananas from the bottom. That's how monkeys do it. Therefore, that is the most natural and efficient way to do it. Okay, so you pinch the edge and then you pull. And then you just pull the other sides and then you take off the little end part. Okay, I don't eat that. If you eat that, then hey, power to you. But I'm gonna go ahead and slice this. Okay, I typically use around 3/4 of the banana because I don't like to have too much of it. Okay, the ratio has to be sound, which I guess is more of a personal preference thing, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the banana on the peanut butter toast. Once again, I am not liable for any fingers that are lost in following this recipe. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the other 2 pieces of toast right here. Some people like to do this without the other pieces of toast, but me personally, I just find it more filling this way. And this right here is the finished product. You have 2 peanut butter and banana sandwiches. I don't know why the bread is shaped like that, but 2 peanut butter and banana sandwiches. You love to see it. All right, forgive me for looking so dusty right now, but just finished my workout and took a cold shower. Shout out to cold showers. If you know, you know. But now I'm gonna go ahead and make my Built Different smoothie, the new version of that. All right, so these are all of the ingredients that are going to go into the Built Different smoothie in the Built Different blender. Right here I have some oat milk. Typically I would use coconut milk because I like the texture and the taste just a little bit more for smoothies, but Walmart did not have any coconut milk, unfortunately, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the oat milk, the extra creamy, gluten-free. Shout out to Califia Farms, okay? I need that sponsorship. And we're also going to use sliced bananas and the Kashi Go chocolate crunch cereal as the toppings. Shout out to Kashi cereal. Okay, if you know, you know. If you're an OG on my channel, you know all about that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take 2 of these bananas right here. Okay, 2 of the bananas. Per usual, peel them from the bottom. I don't think these are quite ripe yet, but they're gonna have to work for today because I need this smoothie. Okay, I need this post-workout smoothie, man. It was hot outside. Worked out outside today. I did the workout that I showed you guys in this video right here, and I also ran about half a mile. So I need something cold, man. I'm hot as hell right now. It's hot. I need to turn the AC on as well. But we're gonna go ahead and put 2 bananas in there. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to put 2.5 bananas in here. Okay, so 2.5 bananas, and then the other half of the banana will be used as the topping for the smoothies. Now we're gonna take some of these whole frozen great value strawberries, and I'm gonna go ahead and dump some of them into here. You can just use however much you personally prefer, but this is about how many I like to use right here. I like there to be about an even distribution of strawberries and bananas, give or take. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in the oat milk now. Okay, get the oat milk, shake it up a little bit, and we're just gonna kind of eyeball it. Pour just a little bit in there, not too much. Okay, so that's how much oat milk we used right there. So those are the ratios that I use. Like I said, I just eyeball it. I don't really keep specific measurements, but now we're gonna go ahead and put this on the blender, the Built Different blender. I'm gonna turn it on. We are going to put the setting to high, and now we're going to pulse. Okay, so as you can see, sometimes it gets stuck in there. So what I like to do is, instead of adding more milk, I'll just take the knife and kind of stir it around. Usually it's because a frozen strawberry got stuck in the blades. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of break that free so that it can blend properly. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, at this point, I might just need a new blender, bro. I might just need a new blender, but I'm not really mad at that. That's kind of the texture that I want anyways. Usually I like to have a very thick texture because I like to eat my smoothies with a spoon. I don't drink them from a cup because, as you can see right here, your boy does not have any cups. I don't use cups. These are the only cups that I have. I just drink out of that black water bottle right there from Target. Shout out to the black water bottle. Okay, legendary, you love to see it. But I like to eat my smoothies with a spoon, so I think this will be probably the right texture. Any strawberries that aren't broken up in there, we'll just consider those extra toppings. Oh my God, it literally all just came out at once. But that is pretty much the texture that I like to have. Like I said, I like to have it more as a smoothie acai bowl type vibe. So if you guys like having thick smoothies, then this is the way to do that. You can see that texture is A1 right there. Okay, it is A1. It has a very, very, very thick texture. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and chop up this half banana and use it as the topping. You can pretty much use whatever toppings you want, but this is just what I personally prefer to do. Bananas are very, very cheap, so as you guys can tell, I typically utilize bananas in almost every single meal. Now we're gonna take some of the Kashi Go chocolate crunch cereal, and we're going to pour a little bit of that into the bowl as well. You could also use regular granola if you prefer, but I like this right here. And this right here is the finished product. Okay, so a nice little smoothie bowl, very, very healthy. This is my pre-dinner, I guess you could say. It's 9:52 p.m. right now. Don't know if you guys can see that, but it's 9:52. So this is my pre-dinner. I am going to have one more meal after this, which I will show you guys as well. All right, so I just finished my pre-dinner post-workout meal, the little smoothie bowl. Now I'm gonna go ahead and have my real dinner. It is currently 10:20 p.m. So this is typically when I would have dinner, sometime around 10 or 11 p.m. So this is what we are working with right here. Okay, as you can see, we got the little meal prepped bowl right here. Typically I would have more of these, but I unfortunately did not buy enough groceries. For whatever reason, I miscalculated. But basically, what I like to have for dinner is I have these potatoes right here, okay? I take these potatoes, you can get these from Walmart, Target, wherever, the red potatoes, and you cut them up, and then you season them. I'll go ahead and put the recipe on the screen right here. So I like to mix the potatoes with the frozen vegetables. Okay, let me tell you guys something real quick, bro. If you're trying to save money, if you're trying to be economically sound and healthy and efficient all at the same time, frozen vegetables, bro. Frozen vegetables. I put the brand on the screen right here. Okay, a screenshot of the brand that I use. I usually either get the broccoli and cauliflower, or I get the Brussels sprouts and carrots. They come pre-seasoned, so all you need to do is put them in the oven, bake them, and same thing with the potatoes. You just season them and then you bake them. Very, very easy. And for someone like me who does not like to spend a lot of time cooking, but also likes to eat healthy, that comes in handy. I'm gonna go ahead and microwave this. Like I said, I like to meal prep my meals for the week. So I usually have around 5 of these right here for the week. And we'll go ahead and put that in the microwave for about 3 minutes. All right, so it is now 11:43 p.m. This is typically when I'll have my last little snack of the day. So for my snack, I'll usually either have a green apple or I'll have cereal and milk. I'll have some of that chocolate cereal with some of that oat milk, and I might even slice a little banana and put that on top. But I don't think I really need to show you guys that. I don't think you guys want to sit here and watch a grown man pour a bowl of cereal and oat milk and slice a banana for the 3rd time in one video.